Hello, and konnichiwa. It is I, Bulkato, shape-shifting overlord and master of all the animals. This emperor penguin I carry is Akimi, my general. This is a new series, Talkkato, where I, as the name suggests, want to talk about random topics that come to my head to improve my talking skills. Um, Mainly talking to myself. I'll play some games in the background to practice, not losing focus too much or staying silent for too long while streaming. I know some people make notes on topics they want to talk about or similar things, but I try not to do that at first, since I also don't know, you know, I think it doesn't always work out while you're streaming. Um, so if you have any criticism or tips on what I can improve or what you liked, feel free to tell me in the comments. And also, please don't throw me too hard if you decide to do so. I mean, you're welcome, but yeah. So, in this episode, I also try, talking in a rather relaxed voice. Might change that up, uh, as I like, just to figure out some stuff. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Um, yeah. So I also muted the game um for you guys, which is mainly so that you know my conversation is the focus. This is rather something I just do in the background for myself. Um yeah, how did I come up with the series? Wow. What was the thought process behind that? Um let's put it that way. So while streaming I realized, man, I have trouble if nobody in chat is actively engaging um with me. I realize you can only talk to yourself so much if you don't do that too often, and you also never know, like, is it any interesting? And I feel like obviously the engagement of chat is also dependent on, yeah, how good you talk about something. Um, like for example, if I'm going to give like a really interesting topic that people have opinions about or something popular, like I don't know, I'm talking about a movie, new movie that's was released that most likely a lot of people watched, then I have a higher chance of getting an opinion or an engagement with chat. Because we all know about the topic, so everybody can. I mean, mostly everybody can talk about it. Um, and I realize, yeah. I often have the problem, or I think I have the problem that at some points I get also too focused on the game, and I forgot talking. And if nobody else like starts a conversation about something, then as a Kickstarter, yeah, I really go like complete silence, which yeah, I mean, depending on the game, like if the gameplay is good, surely you could say that's fine, but that's not the kind of entertainment I want to provide. Like I notice when I watch some streamers, um, others, yeah, the most satisfying thing for me personally is really listening to their stories. Like you watch a lot of people either for like their interactions with others and their personality rather than the game they play. I mean, surely um sometimes if like I don't like the game at all that they are playing, and they are really focused on the game because the gameplay is really difficult, or they want to talk about the game, um, then surely I'll I might not continue watching. Um, but guess that's not the main part. It's not the main focus. Um. So yeah, those are some of the things um I had in my mind when I was thinking about what to do today, and YouTube Shorts is another thing. I'm like, I occasionally get like an idea where I think, oh yeah, this could be fun, right? You could make that. Um, then I also realize that occasionally I do just second guess myself if it's like, oh, is that really a good idea to make that video? And yeah, I end up not making it. I'm like, was it really, the right decision? Um, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure would have been fine. I just made the, shorts video about some random thing that went on in my head. For example, I don't know, I wanted to make a shorts video about, yeah, um, staying under the shower, for X amount of time. Um, Not realizing that you're doing actually like nothing, because you got this random shower thought, and yeah, it's like you standing there for like good 5 to 10 minutes, like everything is already finished, but you have this random thought that you just can't get out of your head, and man, you just continue staying there, and I mean also kind of wondering yourself like, oh man, after you finished showering, I mean at least I do occasionally have those things. I don't know how it is for other people, but yeah, that's like I occasionally then have this like realization. um I'm like, oh poop, you stood under the shower for X amount of time doing actually nothing. Like, what the hell? Why? It's like, I mean, surely there has to be any any good reason. I'd love to tell, but I don't know. I guess it's just the random moments in life where you do stuff and you don't even know why you did that. Um, and yeah, that's like one of the things. Mm, yeah, I also wanted to do like shorts on anime stuff, where I realized there's like while watching anime, there's like so many moments where it's like on this door, for example, there would be like a sign above here that says like, oh, find a boss, like not behind this door, or any kind of like obvious clue. And I wanted to do like series where I myself go in there and be like, oh hello, and the final boss would be like, what? How did you find out that I'm here? I mean, the sign obviously said like, I'm not here. No final boss behind this, door. And he would go on about like, yeah, can't you read? Are you stupid? Um, Anything like that. But yeah, I mean, it's terrible when I talk about it. Well, let's be real. Uh, but yeah, at the moment in time, I thought like, yeah, that could be fun. Could be fun. I mean, it's the most brilliant idea ever. Definitely not. Um, but I think that could have been fun. I also had some other like stupid shorts ideas, just random thoughts that go on in my head. But yeah, they ended up just being in my head. At the end of the day, because I don't know. It's like sometimes I look at it afterwards And yeah, I'm I'm not satisfied anymore with what I thought was good at first. Um, pretty sure that's also not the best way to do stuff, but I think sometimes you should just, go through with what you had in your mind. And I mean, if you end up realizing, man, that's really poop, um, or you really hate it, I think you can always just take it down at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't, I don't know. It's just like with sometimes I see videos on TikTok, or I mean, usually not TikTok, but I mean, I get recommended videos on Twitter or whatever. Those are from that are from TikTok. Um, and I watch those people and I'd be like, who's interested in something like that? And then I realized, like, yeah, I mean, I guess it could be funny or interesting. I mean, there's so many people out there, so somebody maybe has to find it interesting. I mean, there's a channel for literally everything you can think about on YouTube. I don't know if you want to start like clay making, like pottery or anything. You most likely find like a pottery YouTuber, or I mean more niche things, Beyblades. I don't know, pretty sure you also find like Beyblade channels where people do like analysis, like what is the best Beyblades. I mean, I think or is, oh my god, is Beyblade too old? Is that maybe a thing? Maybe I'm old. Oh no. Please don't tell me I'm old. Um And I remember watching like the Beyblade anime and also getting a Beyblade back then. And yeah, the Beyblade arena was pure poop. It was so bad. Then I also remember like some of the Beyblades had like a rather heavy metal body. Um, they were way heavier than the normal ones. Because they had more plastic. And yeah, that would be so unfair in the battles when we would fight with my friends. At the end of the day, let's be real, it was still fun. Still fun to just do for. I mean, sometime. It's just when I think about it, like most of the things I gave you like entertainment for a few days, and yeah, that would be good. That would be more than enough. Let's be real. I mean, most games you buy on Steam or anything, any content you watch. I mean, not the content you watch. Let's be real, that's mostly free. Um, but let's say most games you buy, um, if you get like a value for like, let's say a triple A game or anything that's like $60, if I get like, let's say 6 hours, so like 1 to 10 ratio. Uh, uh, yeah, it's probably not a 1 to 10 ratio, but that's fine. If I get 1 hour per $10, it is 1 to 10. Why do I second doubt myself? Um, out of the game, I feel like you know that's that's like really good value. Um, I mean, it is really good value. No, it's probably not. But if it really kept me entertaining, and at the end of the day, I say like, man, that was a great game. Um, I'm fine with that. Like in that is like the minimum value where I'm like, okay, I can probably live with that. But yeah, most games that you buy, they give you like, let's say, at least twice the time of the value. Um, if you get like the same amount of hours from the price out of the game or better, and that's always like I think worth it in the end of at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, I think that I mean also pretty bad example, but yeah, the last AAA game I bought was Elden Ring, and yeah, I mean that was definitely worth the price. I have like 150 hours into the game because I won or tried to 100% it. I missed I think some mini bosses and yeah, some quests I couldn't make because I didn't go to the NPC at the right time in the game. And but yeah, it was really good. I really, really enjoyed the game. Like, if you haven't played it, and I mean, is it difficult? Do some people maybe get turned off by the fact that it's like not that easy? Maybe. But I feel like um I don't know how good the multiplayer got, but like if you have somebody else to play with, um I think it could be more entertaining. Um because if you struggle with like friends, it obviously helps. I think. Or if I mean if you enjoy difficult games like I do, then it's obviously just great. It's I like games that challenge one. It's the reason why I really enjoyed like Sekiro. I still have to play like the other Dark Souls games. Um I still wanted to do this, but I was waiting for like a sale, but I think they never go on sale anymore because man, I have them in my wish list for over a year now, and I think the last time they went on sale was like 3 years ago or something like that. So yeah, um, I'd have to, might have to look on that. Um, would really like to. I mean, are they worth the $40? The remaster of the first one and the second one? Pretty sure they are. Pretty sure you get like your money worth in value out of the game, but would I try to get it a little bit cheaper? Yes, yes, if possible. I still try. Feel like always like if you can save a buck, while being smart, um, for games especially because I do play a ton of games. So if I can save some money while doing that, then um, at the end of the day, it helps you to buy more games. Um, so that's why I always try to go for like summer, winter, spring, whatever holiday sales. Mm, yeah, yeah. Man, see now that's the moment where I'm like, what what do I want to talk about? I mean, I see the sand, so that's the first thing that goes through my head is like the beach, and I don't know. Do I like the beach? Um, I think I did like it more as a child than I do now. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like because the biggest problem that I have is if I don't have any like activity, for example, like if I do like beach volleyball or something else, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm entertained. But if it's just, lying on the beach in the sun or uh, in the shade or whatever, yeah, I think I got past the point where that's like any good to me. I know, sometimes you have to wait um, to not get sunburn, depending on where you are. Yeah, mm, I really think it's it's most fun if you can do something. I mean, even if it's something as simple as trying to build like a sandcastle, I think I need some kind of activity while I'm at the beach. I just can't enjoy lying around. Um, that's mainly because I think I don't enjoy um lying in the sun as much as I did back then, where I didn't really mind. But yeah, besides that, I think it's fine. I mean, I really enjoy the ocean. That's the thing. I really do enjoy like exploring. If I have the chance to explore something, um, that's cool. I like if I can find any kind of fish or anything else interesting to look at, I'm satisfied. I'm really good. I'm happy. It's a happy Bulkato. Yeah, I remember during holidays, I used to try to um swim out in the ocean early on with my father. And yeah, it would be like really like 8, 9 in the morning. We would swim out, and it would be like freezing cold. But I mean, you don't care. You don't really care. And yeah, we would like when the sun is still like slowly getting up. We try to swim out further to the parts where I mean it gets a bit deeper. You can't stand anymore. You can only swim. But I mean, I don't mind because I'm yeah fairly good at swimming. I would say. Uh, yeah, I'd really like that. It's just something looking at the fish or whatever kept me really interested. Um, oh, there they are. you know, talking about looking at fish. I don't. I what? What are they doing? Yeah. Oh, boat. I also kind of want to learn how to, know, sail with the boat. Hmm. See, that is the moment where I'm like, I'm focusing on them. I think too much to the. Oh, and I'm not even hitting. Oh, oh, what? What did? Oh, my boat did disappear. Okay, yeah. Eh? Yeah, I didn't know that could happen. Oh, right. I man, see, that's the first time where I already failed my self-proclaimed challenge. I try to not do exactly what I did right now. Um, I just focus too much on the game. Uh, And I lost my train of thoughts when I was uh, talking about the beach, looking at nice fish, whatever. And suddenly we shifted to, oh, there's enemies, and I'm on a boat. And I don't know. It's terrible. Ah, gosh darn it. I failed. I failed. Um, yeah, talking about boats. See, now I get the hang. Let's just switch right away to something else so the flow doesn't stop. Um, I like boats. I also don't get motion sick. While being on a boat, which I'm pretty sure it's really helpful. And I also feel like fudge, I lost my train of thought. Gosh darn it. I wanted to talk about something. You see, that's the thing. I wanted to talk about something that has to do with boats, but I completely lost it. Um, I completely lost what I wanted to say about boats. Um, what could it have been that I wanted to talk about with boats? I I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure anymore. Mm, I'm pretty sure that there has to be like some kind of topic that is relevant to boats. Um, okay. Yeah, I mean, oh, right. I remember talking with somebody because I've been on a cruise ship before. And yeah, there were I really enjoy that for the fact that you get to see like lots of new places um in fairly quick succession, I would say. Instead of, I mean, there's advantages to both, I think. Like um exploring one place really well and um exploring um like multiple locations, but rather fairly like short for obvious reasons. Because like the ship only holds at certain locations at the port fairly close. Um yeah. But that's like you also, I mean, sure, in a hotel or resort or whatever, you also eh, meet a lot of people, so you can interact with them if you want to. That is not a problem at all. Um, but I feel like, yeah, no, it's not. It's not. Forget it. Forget it. I wanted to say, I feel like you have like more of those interactions on a ship. Um, because you're rather forced sometimes to interact with them. But I guess that's not wrong. That's not right. Um, because you're never really forced to interact with anybody. Um, it's more that I think you have more chances maybe to interact with somebody if you're on a cruise ship. Even that, I'm pretty sure it's not completely true. Um, yeah, and I really enjoy interacting with people. that's the thing. Like, if somebody gives me any kind of topic, I can go on and on and on, and I just don't stop blabbering. I remember as a child, I could do that myself. I could think about anything at all, any topic, as stupid as it was, and I just wouldn't shut up. I really was like, I don't know, blabbering for 10 people, and I had like 12 hours a day. I mean, I guess I was kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I was somewhat annoying, especially to all my cousins, and family members, and yeah, also friends. But I mean, they also wouldn't stop shutting up about certain topics, so I guess that kind of worked out really well. Um, we would continue to not shut up if we had something that we were interested to talk about. Um, it's always great, I guess. I mean, if you're passionate about anything, I feel like that's so cool. Example, like if I talk about anime, um, with anybody who's fairly interested in that, and yeah, we talk about any kind of anime that I watched. I also watched. I really enjoy it, and I feel like that's like one of the things that's so easy as a conversation starter. Um, I mean, mostly it works for me because I guess the most nerdy things I only go to like nerdy conventions. Let's put it that way, and so most people I can either talk with them about video games or like anime, which makes it really easy for me to interact with them. Yeah, that is just one thing. Um, yeah, what else? I mean, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the new season started. So far, it's pretty good, I would say. That's really interesting. I obviously don't want to talk about anything specific, as to not spoil anybody, because I hate spoiling people and or getting spoiled. But I'm really fortunate that so far I've not like gotten spoiled on like a lot of the animes that I watch. I'm really grateful about that because man, I know sometimes it can just destroy the experience. I feel like if you're watching it, but there's so many different kinds of people. I mean, there's some kinds of people who do you know have to know what happens ahead of time. Man, oh my god, now that we're talking about it, that's one of the things I need to do. That is remember things ahead of time. Because now that I talked about that, random topic, I do remember that yeah, I was watching some kind of movies with the friends, and she would always go on about like, oh, what happens next? What happens next? Or like, oh, I'm pretty sure this or that happens next. And then she would go like on about me because I mean I would show her a lot of classics. I would say, um, pretty good movies, and she would always be like, yeah, pretty sure this happens, right? Right, Bulkato? I would always have to go and be like, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not, you know, telling because I don't want to spoil it. Like, who does that? who spoils himself on something they want to watch. I don't know. That seems weird to me. Ah, that's like taking away all the excitement personally, but I mean, she liked it. She was really happy with that. Um, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I also personally um don't really talk during movies. Like if I know them already, then that's totally fine. Um, I can do that. But if it's a movie I don't know at all, I'm like way too focused on you know, watching it, consuming everything and paying attention than to like talk with anybody about what is happening because I don't want to miss it. Like also like especially if I am in the cinema because of it. Um, I remember like occasionally, sure, like some of my friends during a time where nobody talks makes like a funny comment or we notice something and we mention it. Um, like obviously whispering, not being loud and rowdy because yeah, please don't do that in the cinema. Please don't be an annoyance to everybody else. I beg of you, don't do that. Don't be the weird person. I always wish like, man, I was hoping you wouldn't be here. Ah, I hate those. But yeah, I'm curious. Like, what is the normal uh percentage on that? Like, are there more people who enjoy talking during movies or like staying silent? Ah, man, you know that's one of the moments where if you're like, yeah, I would love to have a fairly big audience, so I can ask questions, make polls about something like that, and get feedback because some of the questions, just some of them that do interest me. Um, and other questions that are like always fun and random to talk about. It's like, do you wipe from front to back or back to front? And I'd beg to say that anybody who says back to front is a psychopath. But I mean, if you wipe, that is the other thing. If you have a bidet, I don't know. I guess I mean that's the advanced version, but even then, I think you still have to like wipe to get the water away. But since I've never used the bidet, I mean, I can't give like a good explanation on that. But yeah, that is at least what I would think is the case. If that's actually the case, is I don't know. I would have to educate myself on that. But I mean, once I visit Japan, do you have bidets, or it is rather common there um, that you have access to bidets? And so that's like the first time I'll interact with them, and then yeah, I mean they do seem to be really cool, and I mean most people who have heard who use them were like, yeah, I kind of don't want to go back to wiping my butt on my own again. Which I mean, okay, clearly, why not? Um, yes, if the technology is just way better and more sensitive to your butt cheeks, I ah, this is a great topic, man. But yeah, I mean, I've butt cheeks of steel, so doesn't affect me. It's like no worries. Can wipe it clean without any worries. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Anybody who actually listens to this, I'm gonna apologize to you. Why would you do something like that? I'm just an idiot sometimes. I don't know. I, sometimes I have like normal topics and normal thoughts that go in my head, and then I realize like the later it like becomes the later it gets during the day, the more stupid my head goes. It's like a switch that suddenly turns on and goes like, oh, he stinky poopy funny. And yeah, it's like everything. I mean, back then it was like everything past 1 1 a.m. would mean I'm stupid. I feel like the older I got, the earlier that happens. I feel like nowadays it's like everything past like 11 p.m. My head turns mushy, stupid. Or if I'm focused on certain things for too long, I I also get like really stupid thoughts. It's like, I don't know, talking about the uh, cyborg apocalypse, and surely I'm sure we might have a chance if we can steal the technology, or if we also have advanced technology by then. But do I feel safe enough? Like, pretty sure I don't. So, would I try to maybe betray humanity and, follow the cyborg overlord? Mm, Not 100% sure if I would do that, but yeah, don't count it out. The possibility still exists. I'm sorry, everybody. I'd, I'd like to say something uh, that would be more cheering uh, and happy, but yeah, let's be real. Pretty sure once this like AI apocalypse starts and we get like Skynet or anything similar to that, we're screwed anyways. Um, I hope nothing like that ever happens. But I don't know. I feel like I genuinely feel like it is not that far fetched that some kind of human that wrote one of those things is gonna hit the jackpot. Jackpot in the sense that the one thing they talked about is gonna, get true. And yeah, it's like, are we gonna be happy about that? Pretty sure we won't. Um, for obvious reasons, because nobody. I'm pretty sure nobody who's right in their heads is gonna be happy about the you know uh ending of normal civilization and society. I would at least hope so. I really do hope so. Um, yeah. Well, I guess. Oh man, that is way more difficult than I thought it would be. Um, I'm already, you know, running out of random topics. I mean, I do still have some topics, but I'm not sure if I want to talk about them. I talked about them in my head beforehand. I was like, yeah, I mean, you can talk about that. And then I pressed on recording, and I thought like, but what if somebody watches it and goes on the shit train because I do wanted to talk about the Harry Potter game. And I mean, I also wanted to play it. But yeah, that's like so many people who get poop for talking about it. I genuinely am not interested in also having any discussion with anybody about why I think. I mean, I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game. I like it's a game. It's a fantasy setting, and I do dare to say that we can separate it from J.K. Rowling and everything. Every stupid whatever poop she said. After everything was said and done, and I don't want to get into that controversy at all, like about what she said, whatever. I just want to say, like, it's a fantasy world with fantasy characters. That's the way they acted in all the movies, at least as far as I remember from what I've seen. Um, I don't remember them doing anything inappropriate in the movies. So yeah, it's like you have this fantasy world that is really cool, which has like a good setting, which is about wizardry, and yeah, the one child that didn't fit in, Harry Potter, who yeah slowly gets into this magical world, and yeah, figures out, yeah, I have cool people, I get friends, I'm not in this terrible uh family as it wasn't before. I mean, obviously, I mean the family is not terrible, terrible, but yeah. I'm gonna say not terrible, terrible, but I mean they were. I, let's just leave it at that. Um, let's just leave it at that. But it's like you have this really cool like magic world, and I can see why people like found the appeal in that. And you have that, like, it was for most people during their childhood. So I felt like, yeah, it's cool, and you get like a new take on it that is from a studio that's it just takes the setting in general um and does their own spin on it. It's like basically with all the Star Wars adaptations that you have, where they just they take the main world and they yeah they fit something in, and I think that's really cool. I think that's really really cool because like the Star Wars universe, for example, also like it has so much to give. um and like you can tell so many cool interesting stories in it, besides like the movies. And yeah, it's the same as like with the Hogwarts things. I feel like the game just wanted to tell like a cool story. It's some nostalgia, a fun gameplay. The game devs didn't think about anything bad, and yeah, people playing it, like streaming it, let's say it that way, like got slack for it. And I don't know, that made me really sad. Made me kind of disappointed. And like, I mean, sure, but it's a game. Please let people enjoy the game. If you're angry at J.K. Rowling, stay angry at her, not the people who play the game. Yeah, I don't see any reason why they would have to endure any hardships. I'm sorry. That's just my take on it. And if I get, shit for that, I'll stay by it. Those poor people just wanted to play some fun game. I haven't done anything wrong. Leave them alone. Thank you. Okay. Now that I've got that out of my head, because I don't know, I kind of wanted to talk about it, but at the same time, I didn't. Um, I guess you have those kind of topics occasionally, right? You have like some kind of thoughts, and yeah, not sure. Because I mean, enough people have already talked about that. And like, it's like, oh yeah, why should I give my opinion to that? But I don't know. Especially since I'm just also one single person on the internet, on the planet. There's like billions of people out there. My opinion is uh, worth as much as that from anybody else. I mean, sure, um, you can always argue like people who have like a bigger audience or whatever. Their opinion obviously weighs more and stuff like that. And I would not say that's not completely true, but still, at the end of the day, they're also just human. It's like, why put them on a pedestal? I, I also eh, will from time to time make mistakes or say something stupid. I'm gonna apologize for it, and we move on from that. Everything is fine again, hopefully. Like also, I don't know. So internet drama is one of those things I don't get it all. I'm like so beyond that. I never got that. I but yeah, I also never got that point where people um like get overly protective from one community, or where somebody encourages like, hey, go over to streamer ABC and shit on them for me. That's also one of those things where I'm always like, huh, really? Like those things happen, and why? Is there any good reason why people would do that? It's kind of stupid to me. Uh, why would you tell anybody to go to somebody else to just, spread hate? What do you gain from that? Except, I mean, you would gain publicity from that, maybe. Yeah, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Yeah, I answered my own question. Hmm. Yeah, it's all about yeah, I get like attention for um X or that stupid thing I did, and the attention is gonna outweigh the negative repercussions most of the time. And it's like always the person who also get like into the controversy about, I don't know, anything during streaming. Uh yeah. I get way like poop lot of attention on the internet. People are gonna talk about the drama, and at the end, like, yeah, they end up bigger. Man, I hope I never end up in something stupid as that because, yeah, I'm so not interested. I am. I am so not interested in this kind of, you know, poop kind of poopy topics as like, yeah, so beyond me. And yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, I just went um, rambling a lot about that because I remember hearing about some of the controversies, and they got back in my mind, and I realized how stupid I thought they were even back then. And then, like, especially all the stuff with Logan Paul, for example, as the one name that came to my mind. And yeah, let's just give one single name. Hmm. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. No opinions or anything behind that. Just for anybody, who wants to start a war, don't. I have no idea about the person. I just remember he was involved in some kind of, or maybe it was Jake Paul. I don't know, somebody of the Pauls. Somebody of those with the name Paul uh was involved in some kind of drama, online drama that I do believe is stupid. uh yeah, I'll never get that. Mm. And all those videos like, oh, why should you hate person X, Y, that, or the true facts about why this person fell off, and yeah, I I I never watch those, but sometimes you see like they have like millions of views, and I feel like who, like, why, so that's huh I don't know. I'm getting confused by those things usually. Yes, that's just because I don't get that stuff. I don't get drama. I never had any. I'm pretty sure I was never involved in any drama in my life. Pretty sure that's the reason why I don't get it. If I was, I didn't care for it. That might have been the reason. Like, usually, if people try to involve me in any kind of drama, I would be like, yeah, no, thank you. Um, have a nice day, and we would part ways, and everything would be fine. It's like I think I just paid way too less attention to those things. So that's why people didn't like involving me in any drama. They would always be like, yeah, man, Bulkato, he doesn't, get upset or anything about that, so he's no fun. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I'm no fun. I don't I don't get upset about stuff. uh I didn't mean about normal stuff. It's like it takes so long for me to get upset about certain things. I mean, I also do get upset. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm no robot. I also do have some kind of feelings. It's like, might not be the most feelings you're gonna find in any human being, except for, happiness and mental fortitude and endurance and yeah, just peace. I'm at mental peace with myself. Always was. Oh, yeah, great. Okay, this pickaxe cannot cannot harvest this. Well, let's get back then. Great. Um, so yeah, that is one of the things I realized. So I realized, um, I've been really bad at noticing what other people sometimes think of me. Um, I wouldn't say it's because I don't care at all, but maybe, maybe it is. Maybe it really is because I don't usually care enough. Hmm. I think back, during times where I was skating a lot. Um, I think, can I wait? Let me see. Yes, I can. Oh, nice. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like at the skate park, some of the girls, me and my friends used to hang out with. I remember like four girls came up to me, and like I'm pretty sure one of them, um, was just mainly talking to me because she was the extroverted one. Uh, so she had to, start the conversation. And it's like one other was completely silent. And yeah, that's, I'm pretty sure they wanted to hook me up with one of their friends, but I didn't get it at that time. I was completely blind to that. Uh, I was so that is also one thing. If I get focused on something, I yeah, my perception my perception takes a really big hit that causes me to be completely blind to social interaction. Which yeah, I mean, as you can probably guess, that's not really the best. Okay. Wait, give me a second. There's monsters. Um, I, sorry, I have to. I. Uh, oh my god. I. Sorry. I get really angry about zombies. Um, yeah, I remember. Like one was cute. I remember she was really cute. And yeah, they started like engaging in conversations, being all slick about like, hey, can you teach us how to, skate or anything like that? And yeah, I remember teaching, you know, trying to teach them how to do an ollie, well knowing that they would probably not do that because they didn't seem to pay that much in attention at all. And yeah, it's I'm gonna be honest. One uh stepped on my board, on my skateboard, with her dirty shoes. And I remember being so upset about the fact that she stepped on my skateboard with dirty shoes, because I mean, that's my grip tape. Why would you do that? You're just gonna make it dirty. How dare you? How dare you make my skateboard dirty? Um, my poo poo grip tape. And yeah, that was the moment where I stopped paying attention. because what she did. The moment I was in complete skater um mode, so I was like, yep, and she kind of made my grip tape dirty. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. I'm gonna find a way to end this conversation as quickly as possible, and I did. And yeah. Um, it's fine. I never had any conversation with them again. Because they then went on to some other boys who seemed to be more interested in not skating, and who were probably there just to impress some girls. Which was not my primary objective. Gosh darn it! It's like really when I think about things like that back then. I guess I was blind, but I'm happy. Yeah, I'm still happy. I can live with that. That's not the first time something like that happened, and that's definitely not gonna be the last time. As I said, I'm I'm completely blind to things like this, so it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen to me. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So I feel like this is great for the first episode. This is fine. I How long? Wait, how long did I talk now? 1 hour. Oh my god, it's only 1 hour. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this I really need to think about improving this because I feel like I've had. So let's do you know uh throwback on how I feel this went and why. Um, I think it went like this or that. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodbye, bed. Um, fudge me. Um, wait, what? Uh, okay, give me a second. I need to. Ah, there's the back. Okay. uh, See, that's the thing that I talk about, right? It's like I'm losing focus right after something happens in the game. I really need to work on that. I really need to work on that. I also need to think about what kind of topics are interesting. And then maybe also improve my storytelling. Because, I mean, obviously, if I don't tell the story as often, I'm not gonna completely remember stuff. Sometimes also remember something on the spot, and then I need to think about it. Um, I'm pretty sure, like, if I would think about some of those topics beforehand and write stuff down, then it would obviously work better. In that case, for example, um, you can make something interesting out of that, I guess. So yeah, um, I I feel like that is a fair ending for the series, where I mainly focus on talking while playing the game and trying not to lose focus. And yeah, I I would say let's just end it right now. Um, let's not waste any time with some stupid outro. I'm just gonna say if you have any criticism, as I said in the beginning, any help, I am more than happy to hear about it. And if you like actually survived till the end of this video, um, oh my god, I'm kind of sorry and impressed at the same time. So thank you very much, whoever you are. You know yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Uh, you're a great person. Heck yeah. Hooray. Banzai. You know you who you are. You're kind of cool, right? Yeah, pretty sure you are. I don't obviously don't know because I don't know you personally, but yeah, you're cool, right? Like, you should give yourself some more credit. Yeah, that's been Bulkato. Hello and goodbye. I maybe I should also cut this video a bit. Well, I mean, future Bulkato is probably gonna do that.